Hello, greetings everybody. Hello, greetings everybody. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this message is sharing the best of our physical health, the best of mental health, and of course, the best of our spiritual health. Man, Donald Trump is in trouble. Trump is in trouble. I'm starting to even feel sorry for Trump, I'm telling you guys. My goodness. So Nicolas Maduro was taken before a court in New York City today, early today. And the judges have decided that Nicolas Maduro's charges were unfounded. So Nicolas Maduro was not found guilty of any of the charges brought forward against him by Trump and Trump's CIA. Man, the situation is getting nastier and nastier for Donald Trump. I'm telling you guys. And on the ground there in Venezuela, the people are protesting. The people are relentlessly protesting. You understand? They have demonstrated, and they are demonstrating in every way that they are not going to bow to the imperialism of Donald Trump and his government. They are not going to bow down to the arrogance of Donald J. Trump and his government. They said no, not here. Many of the protesters have threatened. They have threatened to take extreme actions against the United States of America and against the Americans, not only in Venezuela, not only in the United States of America, but all over the world.
De la República Bolivariana de Venezuela, y no vamos a permitir que ninguna bota yanqui, que ningún extranjero nos quite nuestro presidente, porque nosotros lo elegimos a él y con él nos vamos a quedar. Así que nos devuelven nuestro presidente. Maduro aguanta, que el pueblo se levanta.
Maduro aguanta, que el pueblo se levanta. Maduro aguanta, que el pueblo se levanta. Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
They said Trump daring to attack their country, to destabilize their country, and even worse, to kidnap their president. To kidnap their president and take him to the United States of America. They said this has to be something that Trump will regret for the rest of his existence on this planet Earth. And some of the protesters have also threatened Trump's own family. Those who have lost their family in that night of bombing. As you know, they have bombed a residential area where around 80 people have lost their lives. Trump will not talk about that. Trump don't talk about, like we say in my language, the vampire might forget, but the person whose son was eaten by the vampire, that person will never forget. That's the case. Trump tried to ignore Trump tried to ignore the lives lost during this unjust attack on Venezuela. Trump ignores the lives that were lost, but the families of the lost ones, or those who have died in the bombardments, they cannot stay silent. They spoke. They said that Trump has a family and Trump's family should prepare. Whenever they have a chance, Trump's family will have to pay a heavy price.
Todos nuestros hijos, hoy en día le decimos a esas instituciones internacionales que se pronuncian porque ese gobierno.
Man, the game is getting nastier and nastier by the day, I'm telling you guys. So Trump at this point is completely confused. He is completely confused, and I am 100% sure he has regretted attacking Venezuela and kidnapping Nicolas Maduro. I'm telling you guys. And another thing is what the people Trump thought would grab power immediately after Nicolas Maduro is taken away, or after Nicolas Maduro's leadership is destroyed. None of the people is showing up. They're all in a hideabout. They all escaped from Venezuela. Because now it has become clear to everyone that 90% of the Venezuelans were for Nicolas Maduro, because they understood that everything that Nicolas Maduro is going through in his personal life as the president of Venezuela is because Nicolas Maduro is patriotic enough to refuse to sell his country to the imperialists for personal glory or for personal comfort. Venezuelans have realized this reality. And that's why the streets of Venezuela are all blocked with millions of people who are protesting in favor of Nicolas Maduro. Apart from the few ones, there is few dozens that the American propagandists have paid some money to go and wave American flag and pretend to be satisfied with the removal of Nicolas Maduro. Apart from those, no one else is with this demonic attack of Trump on Venezuela and the unjust kidnapping of Venezuela's democratically elected president Nicolas Maduro. Like I was saying, Trump is completely confused. He talking about another attack on Venezuela. The Venezuelans, my goodness. I'm telling you guys, this is the craziest game Trump has played. I think Trump think somehow he's just it's a reality TV show, like his reality TV show where he used to tell people you are fired, and everybody laughed. Trump still don't think. I don't think Trump is still capable of realizing that he's the president of the United States of America, the president of a country, and it's not a TV show. It's a serious matter, not a TV show. Can you imagine you go and attack a country just because the president of that country refuses to let you control the politics and the oil of his country? You're going to attack that president, kidnap him, and take him away. Can you imagine? In 2025, this is direct colonization. This is what the colonialists did to us in Africa when they came to colonize us. They would come, any chief that we have there that refused to sell his people to them or refused to let them dominate his people, they would kidnap that chief and take him somewhere to Europe. He would die there. They took him away and they would replace him with someone willing to sell his people, a puppet. But in this case of Venezuela, all those Trump was planning to replace Maduro with, they all escaped, they ran away. The power in Venezuela is still between the hands of the patriotic friends of Nicolas Maduro. And they don't want to have anything to do with Trump or the United States of America for that matter. And another thing is what, as you guys know, if you follow international news, Nicolas Maduro has become an international icon, an icon of resistance against imperialism and neocolonialism.
Nicolás Maduro es la esperanza de los pueblos del planeta Tierra. Y a Nicolás Maduro no solo le pertenece al pueblo venezolano. Ahora Nicolás Maduro es un líder mundial. Y está ahí, mira, con valentía, con nervios de acero, con determinación. Queridos pueblos guaireños, yo les aseguro.
An international icon of patriotism, a person who sacrificed himself so that his country can be free. A person who refused to sell his people to Donald Trump and his arrogant, imperialistic greed. That's what Nicolas Maduro has become. Any person with the smallest moral command is standing with Nicolas Maduro. Any person with the smallest moral command is standing with Nicolas Maduro today because of his sacrifice, refusing to bow before the imperialism of the United States of America. In Asia, in Latin America, in his own country, in Africa, everywhere people are pouring in their support for Nicolas Maduro, for being one of the greatest patriots to walk the face of this planet Earth. You have to know that America had proposed, Trump had proposed everything to Nicolas Maduro, including Trump said to Nicolas Maduro that we would help you remain the president of Venezuela forever and help you have anything that you can desire on this planet Earth and assure generational wealth and well-being for your family if only you let us control the oil of your country and stop having deals with Russia, Iran, and China. Nicolas Maduro always replied, saying, "Mi gentes primeros, my people first. My people first, the Venezuelan people who have elected me, their president, who have trusted me and elected me their president, I put their interest first and foremost before my own comfort and my own well-being. And he stood by these words to the very day America came and kidnapped him and took him to the United States of America 4 days ago. The conscious world population could only appreciate this man for his heroic act, refusing to bow before the most demonic government on the face of this planet Earth, which is the United States of America's government. And it is mentally unstable President Donald Trump, who is already a criminal in the United States of America, facing multiple charges in the United States of America, including charges, suspicions of pedophilia. Donald Trump is confused, I'm telling you guys. He is confused. He don't know what to do anymore. He don't know what to do anymore. I believe that Nicolas Maduro will be free. He will be freed very soon. He will return to Venezuela and still govern over Venezuela. And when Nicolas Maduro returns on Venezuelan soil, fellas, that's when game will really start. That's when game will really start. Can you imagine the arrogance, the level of arrogance and childishness of Donald Trump? A man refused to give you the petroleum of his country. Instead of going diplomatic, you use brutal force. What kind of fascist idiot are you, Donald Trump? What kind of fascist idiot are you? I used it to be one of your #1 supporters. I used it to disagree with anyone that would call you childish, mentally stable, unhinged, or fascist. I would fight with all of them. But today, you have made me believe, not only me, but me and many other people who were your #1 supporters, including some of your most famous conservative commentators, like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. They are all against you. Most of the people who stood with you when he was running for president, they have all gone against you because you have betrayed anything that you had promised them you would do. You have turned yourself into the exact opposite of what you had promised the world you would be. And for this reason, nobody wants you. We understand that you are a mere joke. You are a joke, Donald Trump. You are a joke. Viva Venezuela, viva Nicolas Maduro, viva Rivoluzione Bolivariana.